A lot of people thought that they could make a quick buck in homes flipping them. They got burned with the bubble bursting, but with mortgage rates down to lows not seen in decades and fire sale foreclosure prices, will flipping come back? Our next guest says he hopes not. Jim Randel is a real estate expert and author of The Skinny on Willpower, because you learned from mistakes, because you admit that you flipped, well, a few decades ago.
I started my career buying single-family houses and trying to, we called it paint and polish, try to pretty them up a little bit, put them back on the market, and sell them in a month or two after purchase. And I did that for a year or two, but I got caught a little bit, because when the economy turns, like it has now, real estate's not a liquid investment, and people have got to understand that. You can't just push a button and get out of real estate.
But don't you think people learned now, and that there was a 60 Minutes story, the acupuncturist who now owns 6 properties? Did you see that?
Yeah, well, people...
It was easy money for a few years. I mean, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't just easy money. The promoters, we were talking a little bit off air about some of the promoters. Let's say you did a flip and you made in a couple of months 10, 20%. The promoters would say, multiply that by, say, 6, because if you made that kind of money in 2 months, well, 50, 60, 80% per year return on flipping, and people
at a
sucked
favorable
into
capital gains rate as well.
15%. People were sucked in.
It wasn't just promoters, though, Jim. It was real estate brokers. It was TV show hosts.
They're paid on transactions, so they have. You got to remember, and what people don't realize, most realtors work for the seller. Even the realtor you use is legally obligated to the seller. A lot of people don't realize that. Who pays the check?
There are now...
Well, the buyer pays too. Well, the buyer pays too with an inflated price.
Well, there's a multi-trillion-dollar industry to get people to buy and sell. The brokers, the appraisers, the banks, the mortgage brokers, the lenders. There's this multi-trillion-dollar business. Of course, that's one of the problems we're experiencing today.
But this mentality took over, and I still see it on HGTV. If you put a $100,000 addition on your house, it magically adds $500,000 in value to your house.
Smart Money did a piece on how most improvements don't add the value of what they cost.
Most people did not think that, I would argue. Most people, and I wonder...
Are you saying the 8-person hot tub I put in my family room is not going to add value to my house?
No, but do you think that is still pervasive, that kind of thinking, or is it gone for good?
Well, I don't know about for good. I don't know anything's gone for good, but it's gone for now. A lot of people who were flipping got caught. It was a game of, musical chairs, and music stopped, and some people are in houses now that they can't sell.
What's going to happen? Where does real estate go? I mean, again, we always talk about how people's memories are short. Do you think they are short? I mean, will we have in 5 years, the Fed's trying to create another real estate bubble, in my view, with 4.5% mortgage rates.
Yeah, I think people's memories are short. I agree.
Your new book is on willpower. So how do we fight the urge to be greedy?
My book is about sort of an analysis of self-discipline, and it's not just about economic decisions, health and fitness and so forth. It's a study of 30 years of what people have researched and written about self-discipline. I think greed is such a powerful force, and hope and optimism, and people think, now that the 5 years forward, that the market will recover and start booming again, and they'll forget what happened just 5 years prior.
Let's hope not. But Jim, it was great to see you. Jim Randel, The Skinny on Willpower, real estate investor. It's good to see you. Happy holidays.
Thank you.